My dear students, welcome back to DDEC for Lectures and Lectures. Today we are discussing if clauses. There are three types of if clauses, and these three types of if clauses are with different tenses. The first one is with simple present tense. If clause is used with simple present tense. Consider this sentence. You can see, if you study well. Okay, can you see this? If you study well, you will pass the examination. That is it. What tense is used with this if here? Can you say which is the tense used here? Simple present tense. How can we understand simple present tense? By seeing the subject and the verb. If you study, you is the subject and study is the verb. You is the second person and the verb used here is plural. So the auxiliary verb used here is do, and we understand the tense is in simple present tense. Here we are using simple present tense with what? This if clause, and we get a main clause here. This is it is a subordinate clause, and we get an answer here. This it is not it is a dependent clause, not independent. So we have to get the main clause to complete the meaning. If you study well, what will happen? We have to complete. Here we complete. If you study well, you will pass the examination. You will pass the examination. Can you say you will pass? Which tense is this? You will pass. Okay, future. Which future? Simple future. Okay, very good. Simple future tense. If simple present tense or the present tense itself is used with if clause, we have to use what tense in main clause? In main clause, we have to use simple future tense. That may be with will, shall, can, etc. This is the first type of if clause we have to learn. Okay, we may look at other examples here. If you are using if clause with simple present tense, we have to use simple future tense in main clause. That is the second part or the completing section of the sentence. If we are using simple present tense, we are using simple future or will or shall plus verb. Okay, and then what is the second type? So the second type of if clause, that is with the simple past tense. Do you know what is simple past tense? Can you say the formula or an example? Okay, tell me. I wrote a poem. She sang a song. I killed a rat. I bought a pen, etc. And here, if we are using the same sentence, for example, as example, we are using the same sentence. If you studied well, comma, you would pass the examination. That is the answer. If you studied well, you studied belongs to which tense? Simple past tense. So because it is in past tense, because the sentence used past form of the verb and the subject is you. Okay, and which type of sentence is used in the main clause of this sentence? Look here. If you studied well, you will pass the examination. It is not true. It is not the right answer. We have to change will into would, because it is in past tense. Main clause is in simple past tense, so we have to change the will or shall into would. Then we will get an answer, that is, if you studied well, you would pass the examination. If you studied well, you would pass. If you did it, you would get. If you did it, you would get. If you studied well, you would pass the examination. Okay. And the third type of example, and the third type of if clause is with past perfect tense. Do you remember the formula of past perfect tense? Subject plus, had plus, PP plus object. And if we are using this past perfect tense with the if clause, the question will be like this: if you study, if it's not that, if you had studied well, if you had studied well, if you had studied well, if you had done it well, if you had studied well, comma, you would have passed the examination. If you had studied well, you would have passed the examination. If you had done it well, you would have got it. You would have got it. You would have got a good mark. That means if past perfect tense is used with if clause, we will get like this: if you had studied well, comma, you would have passed the examination. You would have passed the examination. If you had studied well, you would have passed the examination. And for all these three types of if clauses, we have a formula, and it is written here. You have to get it by heart, and not only by heart. In the same way, we have to analyze these tenses also. Which are the tenses? Simple present tense in the first if clause. Secondly, we have used the simple past tense, and the third one is if plus past perfect tense. All these three tenses are continued by different types of main clauses. If it is in present tense, we use will or shall. If it is with simple past tense, we get a would or should. And if it is with past perfect tense, we get would have or should have plus PP. That is the examples. Write down these other examples also, and you have to remember all these things well. The very important thing to do this grammar item in the examination is to know the tenses, which is a present tense, which is a simple present tense, which is a past tense, which is a past perfect tense. Not how to analyze which tense is this. That is, if it is simple present tense or present perfect tense, if it is past perfect tense, simple past tense, etc. So that we should be ready for the exam by studying all the tenses well. If you have not learned the tenses or the base of English or the base of grammar, we will not get answers. There is nothing with only these formulas. Along with this formula, we should know which tense is simple present tense and what is the formula used for it, and what is simple past tense, what is the formula. With the past perfect tense, we used would have or should have here in the last sentence. If you had studied well, we used would have or should have in the main clause. That means would have or should have plus PP belong to future perfect tense. So all the tenses is needed. We have to learn for the editing question, and also for direct and indirect speeches and passive voice. On all other grammar items, if you are going for the exam or if you are going to do the grammar items, it is very necessary to be very deeply understood about the tenses, or we cannot continue the grammar item. So I have given the lessons on grammar, and you have to seriously analyze all these things, and you have to prepare for the examinations. Okay, grammar is very important. Basically, the tense is very important. Okay.